Hey guys, it's Trev. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of look into the shop here. As you can tell, it's outside in the garage and you can see my breast, so it's a little cold here. But what I wanted to give you a look at was how I make my turkey calls, as far as what I do, my steps, my processes, what I do to go to make a complete call. As you see here, I do got a 4-inch block that I start with. You'll see here that I have it marked for center. So that'll give me my starting point. You can see over here on the drill press, I do have my bit already in there. So if you want to get your started on your calls, everything is handmade again. So there's the drill bit. Let me get zoomed in here a little bit. You can see the drill bit there. That's what I start with. Once I get started with that, I'll show you here the whole process. So I basically start with this, mark for center, and then from there we'll make turkey call box. So I'll show you a little bit of my process here, so bear with me. I'm going to start drilling on this. So once that's done, I'll drill it to my depth of my striking surface, which is usually about 1/8 inch. And then from there, I will mark my acoustic holes and go from there. So I'm going to check my depth, and I'll show you the next step in the process. So I have my holes marked. I went ahead and marked my holes here. You can see them. You'll see I got 4 little holes in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take it to the drill press here. I already switched my bit to the drill bit size that I needed, so I'm going to go ahead and drill out the holes. Okay, now I have my holes made, so there you can see that's the start of my acoustic holes. So what I'll do now is I'll drop down to the next size in bit to get my inside where the soundboard is going to sit. Alright, I got my next Forstner bit in there. As you can see, there it is right there. So that's the next size of cut that I'm going to make. So once I make that, I'm going to drill that to the depth of what I need to give me the correct spacing between my striking surface and the soundboard. So bear with me here, I'm going to drill this out. Okay, there's the holes. As you can see, here's all the acoustic holes that I just drilled, and the next step would be to put it back in the drill press and cut it to the size that I need. Okay, I have everything set up to drill my next size hole, or actually cut out the hole as a call. And then from there, what I'm actually going to do is I have the hole blade that the hole saw blade that I'm going to use. Instead of making the original call like this that I have been making with the grooves in the middle, as you can see the size of it, I'm going to make one of these calls that it's just a smooth call that has a little bit of a edge around it. You can see the size comparison here, but it's a little bit smaller than the other one. So what I'm going to do is actually make this size of call, which still fits my 3-inch striking surface, but it's just a little bit smaller and a little bit easier to hold on the hands. you can see here, there's what I just cut out. As you can see, it's a little rough, but what I'll do now is I will take it over to the sander and sand it down. Okay, I'm ready to start running this on the sander, so I'm going to go ahead and turn it on, and by the end of it, you see all them burrs on there. By the end of this, all those burrs will be off of there. Here is the semi-finished call. You can see that it's starting to get smoothed out now. There's the bottom of it. So the next step in the process is to round off these edges. So I'm going to go ahead and take it over the router and round the edges. Okay, I'm over at the router table here. You'll see I have my router bit in there that I need. Basically all we're going to do is take off these back edges here. And once that's done, we'll finish sanding this up. Okay. That's all there was of that. Here you'll see that the edges are now round. So basically all we're going to do now is finish sanding this up, stain it, and we'll be ready to glue. Now we're ready for the next to last step in the process. We're going to sand this up, get it good and smooth, get it ready to finish, and then I'll show you how we finish them. Now all that's left to do is I'll take a piece of 220 here, and all I'm going to do is there's some little spots in there that got some lines that I'm just going to take out. And that's basically it. That's all there is to really making a turkey call. As you can see, I put this one is cherry with walnut. You can make whatever you want. Here's some blanks that I have up that are striped. Some more cherry walnut blanks that I have. I also did some oak with walnut inlays on them. There you can see the inlays. I mean, you can do whatever you want with pots as far as that goes. Here's some mesquite pots. That's a mesquite. So basically, just whatever you want to do as far as turkey calls, you can make whatever you want. But there's your finished product. All you got to do now is finish it and glue it together.